Yo, Calvin Vassetti straight from the on 6, man. Yeah. And yo, pick up my pen, wonder what I'm gonna jot now. Cold-hearted even though my style is hot now. I'm high style as far as rap goes, we got this shit on lockdown. Rappers couldn't beat me using my style. Immaculate penmanship in my book of rhymes. Talking about pens, I know they shook a mind. Look alive or you gon' be dead on arrival. Bullets damage your vitals, ain't no chance for survival.
Yo, my book of rhymes, heavy with lines, ready to stand, heavenly divine, godly design, holy Quran, fonts, calligraphic, word scripted, timeless is magic, craftmatic, panhandler, main author is classic. The pages are filthy with ink, force you to think, take you on a mental odyssey when I'm clicking with link. My book of rhymes is like a reader's digesting the scoop of times, more like a chiropractic, straightening them crooked spines.
What? Passion when you look into my eyes, every line defined in my book of rhymes. We in the kitchen, it's cooking time. Every line defined in my book of rhymes. You can see the passion when you look into my eyes. Every line defined in my book of rhymes. We in the kitchen, it's cooking time. Every line defined in my book of rhymes.
Let me tell you why when I look into your eyes, I thought it was you and you lied. Cause when I freestyle, you pull out a book of rhymes.
Yo, my escape is a pen and a blank page. I call it a canvas, my thoughts on a rampage. I scribble many concepts to engage anyone who's willing to listen. I'm uncaged. Flip a page, I'm writing the rip stages. In a state, my vision is frameless. The aim is clearer than the moon when the sun sets. The game is captured on my book for your content.
Hey yo, my book of rhymes can move people like Sunday preachers. Hooks and lines that bruise egos and bloody features. My book is violence, screw peace and them Gandhi teachers. This book of mine's a tool people should study deeper. Where I scribble speech similar to guns, and I slash syllables and keep similes and puns. See, it's mad spiritual and deep biblical to some. Put the math in it on the beat, this what it becomes.
You can see the passion when you look into my eyes. Every line divine in my book of rhymes. Me in the kitchen, man, it's cooking time. Every line divine in my book of rhymes. You can see the passion when you look into my eyes. Every line divine in my book of rhymes. We in the kitchen, man, it's cooking time. Every line divine in my book of rhymes.
Yo, my book of rhymes is sacred, like a book of Eli. I carry it west and bury his flesh, cause he died. That's after a test, the word from a book, the free die. Straight to the people, and classes left to free minds. Not too quiet, written raw rhymes, straight for hire. A break from the evil, beyond enemy rhymes. Mine held higher like fire, equipped with lead minds. Just look into my eyes, homie, where the passion lies.
My book of rhymes will make the blind for my shit, even if I was a mom now. Watch me shoot my shot and I ain't even pack a 9, yeah. I'm so optimistic, I ain't even reached my prime. Told them rappers get in line, got the paddle to the flow now. Lokes kicking those down, got them folks feeding, so I gotta serve them on now. This that crack music, go ahead and take a snort now. Got a kick like a fetus, too late to abort now.
You can feel the passion when you look into my eyes. Every line divine in my book of rhymes. We in the kitchen, man, it's cooking time. Every line divine in my book of rhymes. You can see the passion when you look into my eyes. Every line divine in my book of rhymes. We in the kitchen, man, it's cooking time. Every line divine in my book of rhymes.
Welcome to the masterclass. Welcome to the masterclass. Yo, you don't even have to ask. You're all welcome to the masterclass as we have.
Yo, what up? What up? My name is Rashid K. Welcome to the masterclass podcast episode 109. We're out here. We're still moving. We keep it moving. What up, OG?
What's good, Mr. Head Nigga in charge? I'm nice. I go by the name of OG Triple. You know what time it is. We're back at it like a crack addict. It's been a very, very good hip-hop week, dog.
Oh, yeah?
Hip-hop's been on everyone's mouth for the past month or so.
Yeah, what
and
happened?
I'm loving
What
the
happened?
movement.
What
like
happened?
everything, my nigga. Like the songs that are dropping, you know, the little bit of beefs that are happening, the BT ciphers, you know what I'm saying? I see my boy Malum Cool Cat on TikTok doing the craziest of things right now. So I'm like, I'm happy, man.
I saw that Pitli Patla is like a challenge now.
Pitli Patla.
It's all over. It's all over TikTok.
It's crazy for me. Look, when last did hip hop have a dance challenge or like one of these things that we're talking about? Like When last was hip hop on a TikTok platform for like 13-year-olds, where everyone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are we not happy about it? Even though, like, I know niggas is complaining that's some whack ass shit, the bars.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm like, the niggas on TikTok, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's something to celebrate.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you celebrate this?
It's mediocre.
Okay. But why don't we celebrate just the W that we're being seen again? Whether it's good publicity or bad publicity, like hip hop is on the map.
You're saying we must celebrate mediocre.
Look at it this way, right? So what I've seen from this Pihli Pasha Posha Posha thing is that it just, from the posts that people have been posting on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, people are complaining that they don't like that kind of bubblegum yap yap shit, which makes me realize that there's still a big hunger for lyrical content.
They're not posting because they're praising it. They posting because they're trolling.
Yeah, we're not
they're
laughing.
making fun of it.
We're not laughing with Cool Cat. We're laughing at Cool Cat. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's just it made me realize that okay, so you can't just get up there and say whatever you want.
Yeah.
But why have South Africans and hip hop heads and everybody who consumes the product, why have we been acting like people who come through with mediocre songs on mediocre bars on songs is okay?
No, people would pretend like they don't care about hip hop until some shit like this happens, and then they voice out their opinions. Hey, what the fuck is this? Oh, now you care.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucking insane, dog?
Yeah.
I don't understand. So it takes niggas rapping like shit for you guys, and yo, no offense to Cool Cat, but like niggas dropping bubblegum bars for you guys to be like, no, we don't like this. Meanwhile, your faves have been doing that on songs for the past 2-3 years, but nobody's been saying shit. Now that it happens on a cypher and it's my boy Cool Cat, y'all niggas have to make it a joke now.
I think if it was on a song, it was gonna get away with it. There's this perception about ciphers that we need bars and punchlines and flows, and like ciphers have always been about that. But on songs, you can get away with pihli pasha pasha.
Yeah, I think if you have the right beat for it.
Yeah, and it might as well be catchy. Put it on the hook, and if it's smart, you might as well turn that into a song. Get a catchy, a nice beat. It'll have a hit song.
That's a hit song right there, Cool Cat. You have one, son. Pihli pasha pasha. I love that shit.
It's there.
Love that
it's catchy.
shit.
It's catchy.
You
don't have to think hard to memorize it.
Masimba. What? Nigga. Y'all niggas crack me up, man. But it's cool to see that those bars upset a lot of the hip hop fans or like real heads that love the game. Like I'm sure you guys were like, yo, we trust and we love the homies that were in those ciphers.
Yeah.
But you know, there are some bars that are gonna upset us because we do expect a lot more. We do expect some lyrical miracles.
Yeah.
In a cipher.
There are levels to this shit.
Word.
But the other thing I wanted to talk about, I hope to God that these twerking, sex selling female DJs don't come to hip hop. They must stay there. You know, BET just embarrassed us with the rappers. We don't need another embarrassment. They must just stay there.
Why? What happened? Did you see a hip hop DJ who?
No. I'm saying no. It's on the other genre. I'm saying I hope to God it doesn't come to hip hop.
Okay, that's an interesting conversation, dog. I like that you brought that up.
Yeah.
Let's look at it from the other genre's perspective. Why do you think that people are more drawn to the female DJs who dance and show off some titty and ass and like, you know, just butt naked on the screen?
Because 90% of the time, they perform for intoxicated people, you know, and you have these horny promoters booking these half-naked girls to twerk.
Yeah.
They don't care how they DJ.
Okay, so if that had to happen, hypothetically speaking, that they do now do the same thing, like the hip hop DJs, like if DJ Feifei and Fifla and all these girls were like, you know what, we're gonna start showing some ass and titties while we play some hip hop, you know, maybe throw shots down y'all's throats at the same time to keep this thing very cultured, you know.
It's very hard to convince or entertain sober people. You have to be in a certain state of mind to enjoy certain things.
So you don't think hip hop people would enjoy that?
It won't.
Like hip-hop hits?
If I take a half-naked girl to a hip-hop session on a Sunday during the day and everyone is sober, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is she doing? Yeah.
And y'all niggas is sober because you guys don't buy liquor
You
at the
don't.
venues. But anyway, I get what you're saying, dog.
Yeah.
That thing for me is a gimmick, man. It's just a big gimmick that seems to work with dance music and the
Yeah.
dance culture. I
I
think on our side,
it's not gonna fly here.
Yo, what would you have to do though? Like, would you have to be like Ice Spice, you know, talking about shit, talking about niggas and shit, while on the decks, while maybe twerking at the same time for us to like it?
I don't know, man. Everything else comes after the skills, you know. Oh, she can rap. Oh, she can twerk too. Not the other way around, you know. Because we all knew that Faith Nketsi was a twerker, was a pro twerker, you know, but the rap thing didn't work. So the skills are always the main number one requirement.
I hear you. So with the hip hop guys, we look at that.
We look at
more.
that.
Because I guess with the dance and the piano, for me, and just in the club culture of it being played in the clubs, anyone can play.
Anyone can play
Yeah, I
because
know,
it's all about the songs. It's not about the skills.
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's very, very seldom you get to a spot and they're playing just new music, house-wise, and people are going crazy.
Yeah.
But as soon as you play them niggas and all these crazy songs that are moving, people dance to it, regardless of who's playing it. But now with the hip-hop, you'd have to have the skill set of being a really dope DJ first.
Yeah.
Before you can start taking your bra off on stage.
Oh, a dope MC. If you rap, that's why people are up in their arms with the cypher thing.
Right. I love that we brought this conversation up because now with house and piano, we see the DJs are now dancing naked and, you know, throwing their titties and shit all over the place while mixing really well. With hip-hop, could you not fault hip-hop then for almost forcing most female MCs to start dressing and looking a certain way for them to appeal to the hip-hop head? It's the same thing, kind of, don't you think?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because, like, when it comes to female rappers, nobody tells them anything, like what to do, what to wear. You know, if you think that people want to see this and then you do it, don't blame anyone because that came from your thought. Nobody said it, you know. Nobody said anything. Nobody said, oh, okay.
Dress like this.
You
Yeah.
overdressed. Take off your coat. Take off this. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Nobody says that to female rappers. They think that niggas want to see that and they go for it.
I hear you, nah?
Yeah.
But I feel like you're unfair for that statement.
How?
Because no one has to say, some things go better unsaid. No one has to say, Gigi Lemaine, stop dressing like a nigga. Oh, this chick tweeted it the other day, so let me use her as an example.
yeah.
Scummy, shout out to Scummy. You know Scummy.
I know, scammy.
She tweeted that after Back to the City, I think maybe a day or two after Back to the City, and she was like, and I'm paraphrasing, hopefully I'll find the tweet for us to put it up.
Yeah.
But she was talking about how there's people telling her to dress and act a certain way for her to attract numbers, and the tomboy thing is not going to work in the hip-hop space. And I'm like, they don't have to say it to her.
Yeah.
But even with the sales and the music and like music videos and views and that type of shit, like when Scummy drops a video where she's just tomboying but the song is dope, it's probably not going to get more views than if she had to be butt naked.
I know there's
on
gimmicks.
the same song.
I know there's gimmicks. Gimmicks are always used by people who are not skillful to make up for that. You know, we don't need those gimmicks from Zulu Mecca.
But
She
does she
kills
sell?
niggas. She's doper
Does
than
she
a lot
sell
of
though?
niggas.
Does she sell like that though?
Yeah.
Does an artist like that sell like that though? Even if
Hip hop, in hip hop, people buy music. You have to be good.
But that's not fair to say because if you can pull up a lady like her Zulu Mecca,
Yeah.
her numbers, it's not chart topping shit. It's not. She's not a household name based off just her music.
That's because she's not mainstream or signed by a major. You know what I mean? Some of the things are backed. Sometimes it's about the budget. It's about the budget. You can't say you can't compare an independent artist independent artist numbers with a major artist numbers who's signed by a major label.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that argument.
Because they put money on Google ads, they put money on Facebook ads and Facebook Boost and Instagram what. There's a budget, so that's how you accumulate numbers. Numbers are not natural. Numbers are not real anymore. You know,
okay.
Because you see someone with 2 million views, but there's 30 comments.
Okay. I hear that.
Yeah.
But I feel like from your point is not wrong, but it digresses from the issue we are trying to handle here. And our issue is that you said you do not want to see DJs.
Yeah, but I'm saying it works for Zulu Mecca. You know, when Zulu Mecca is on the lineup, I wanna go there and listen and watch. I don't wanna see booty, you know, because I know what she's capable of.
I hear you.
She's a skillful lyricist.
Of course, Rashid. You would say that.
You know what I mean?
You would say that,
Yeah.
right? But let me finish my point. You would say that.
Yeah.
Because you're a hip-hop lover. You love hip-hop. All you've known is what you grew up of. But Zulu Mecca does not appeal to somebody who enjoys a gospel song over anything, but will enjoy a Lady Do song.
Yeah.
You understand? Which is piano. You know? She doesn't particularly follow that culture, but she fucks with that, you know, because Lady Do does certain things that work for that culture. But with hip hop, it's the same thing. It's like,
yes,
my man. Let me finish the point. The general public that aren't hip hop heads, when they hear that there's a female MC, they don't really care about how dope she is lyrically.
There's artists who cross over to appeal to the other side. If she's comfortable with the niche, then that's cool. If you have Faith in Ketsi and Zulu Mecca, you have a freedom. If you want to see us, you have a freedom to go to a Faith in Ketsi concert. You know, if you want a real rap show, you go to a Zulu Mecca show.
1000%.
You know, so it's up to you. We can't like channel people to one direction.
I think that's the issue though, is because like the example you just used, if Faith and Zulu Mecca had to have an event on the same day, people are going to Faith's events not because she's a dope rapper. They know she's whack. But they're going there because they either want to see her fat ass or they want to see how she does this thing. What I'm saying to you is, in hip-hop, we don't have DJs that dance up and down naked, but we have femcs that feel like they need to change their image and look because the general public, us consumers, would prefer to look at a chick rapping about her pussy than to listen to Zulu Mecca rapping about her conscious mind state as a female MC.
But who's a female rapper that shows us here in SA?
All of them do, dog. Come on now. I have to call them out.
They
Like,
do?
I think
I've
if not
never
at
seen-
some point, all of them have. All of them have. From Rouge to Gigi to Nikki to Nadia to Doug.
I've seen they do that on videos, but when they perform, they dress pop properly.
You haven't watched the proper FMC performance in a minute, have you? Doug.
Are they naked?
That's my thing, is that I don't even think the ladies want to do that. You know what I mean? The FMCs, I don't think they want to do that. If you even look at Muesli and all these people, there's mad sex appeal that helps with selling the music.
Yeah.
And I feel like, yes, we don't have DJs that dance around, but our FMCs feel the need to dress or appropriate themselves a certain way so that they can attract the male consumer, which is us.
But that thing is not a must. You know, that thing is not a must. I wouldn't mind seeing some ass or cleavage, but I wouldn't be mad if I don't see it. You understand?
Of course.
It's not they shouldn't feel bad if they're not doing it.
Okay.
You know, because it's not an issue with us niggas, female rappers, it's not an issue whether you show ass or not. It's not an issue with us.
But that's not enough. I get you. With us, yes, the masterclass, we condone you dressing baggy and wearing your hoodie and performing for us as long as your content is good. But if you want to make money, I feel like, this is my opinion, I feel like if you really want to make money in the space in the game, and it's only because of the fucked up male consumer that we don't have to say it to your face, but we're not going to buy your music or listen to your videos or watch your videos unless you're showing us some ass and titties.
No, with me, it's like, if you're comfortable with showing ass, then show ass. If you're comfortable with wearing baggy, wear baggy. Don't feel obliged to, like, okay, I was baggy the whole day. I'm about to go on stage. Let me go naked. Don't do that. Do what you're comfortable with.
1,000. I get you with that, man. But I've seen
Yeah.
it too many times. And I
Yeah.
don't think it's just a limited thing to our beautiful South African hip hop. But it's a general thing,
It's
bro.
everywhere. It's everywhere. We watch the soapies, sex sells everywhere.
It's a general thing, dog.
You know-
If let me put it this way, right? If Cardi B was like a baggy hardcore rapper, you know, hoodie like Rhapsody vibes,
Rhapsody is doper than Cardi B.
1,000, right? But if there's a concert going on, we're gonna see Cardi, son. You know it. If we're in New York on the same day, which concert you going to? I'll wait.
Going to where there's a vibe.
Nah, son, and where's the vibe? By the ass and the titties.
That's
We
where
love
I'm going.
Rhapsody.
That's
We
where,
love
that's
Rhapsody.
where I'm going.
Look,
Yeah.
I'd go to Rhapsody on any other day. But I'm in New York, it's one night only.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm
obviously.
taking the Cardi B ticket.
I have a freedom of choice, so don't judge me.
But that's the point I'm trying to make, is that the consumer we're more worried about. It's like the aesthetic for us is more important than the actual product, the music.
But you need to be about it. We know Cardi B was a stripper. She's real about it, you know. She's not like, okay, I'm about to go on stage, let me go naked.
In fact,
you
you're
know,
right. Okay,
she's
okay,
about that life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say something like a Meg Thee Stallion then? Because if you look at Meg, like, she doesn't seem like the kind of honey who wants to be walking around, you know, naked. But like she does it every now and then, show us her booty, get her body in shape so that she can look good for us to go and buy her music. Now imagine if she was just like a fat slump, you know, let herself slide kind of chick, and she's still this dope. Do you think we'd be buying that shit? I wouldn't be buying that shit.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky for women because their bodies are fragile. You know, you can go to watch Wu-Tang in their 50s now,
Yeah.
without worrying about their bodies or their gray hair.
Yeah.
But
Can you watch
can you go watch Lady of Rage or Salt and Pepper?
today?
Those aunties in their 50s.
Fuck that shit.
You know what I'm
dog.
saying? So
I'm
it's-
going to Cardi B. Even in the next 20 years,
Yeah.
are people still gonna want to go check out Cardi and Nicki and them? There'll be some new fly honeys.
Nobody cares about Lil Kim concert anymore.
It's crazy, man. Just quickly, I like the conversation. To close it off, nah?
Yeah.
I want to start it back off what you just said, in the fact that you don't want to see SA hip hop female DJs having to take their shit off or like do crazy shit on stage for them to be successful.
Yeah.
When you bring it to the hip hop side of things, are you saying the same thing with the chicks that rap? You saying, if you rap and you baggy, I don't want to see you taking your bra off or whatever, or looking sexy on stage to sell records.
Like with the dress code, I don't care what they wear as long as they're comfortable. But with the DJing, like don't disrespect the art and turn it into twerking. You know,
I don't know, man.
like a DJing element is not a dance element. You know, and we know DJs who dance behind, who move behind the decks. If you go in front of the decks and twerk and do that, show the boobs, and that I think that's disrespectful to the art.
Oh, but it's fine if you do it in your music video where you're just showing ass and rapping about your childhood.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's
if you're doing
double standards,
it's
Rashid.
how
What do you mean that's fine, dog? Like it's
you can dance in your music video. You can dance in your.
So then why can't I dance in front of the stage if I want to do the same thing I do in my video?
No, you're not booked to dance. You're not a dancer. You're a DJ.
No,
you're a
my
DJ.
dog.
You
That's
can
you
pull some
being
moves
unfair.
behind the desk. If you come to twerk in front of the desk, what's that?
It's part of your performance.
Nah,
it's part
dog.
of your
Nah,
gig. It's
dog.
your gimmick.
You can be a DJ and have dances.
Yes,
That
I get that.
has happened
That
before.
too. Then what?
That-
so then
that-
what's the issue here? Then?
It's an act. It's an act.
So is your So is your set.
Nah.
Your set is an act. Your
OG,
set is-
you're condoning bullshit.
I'm not condoning.
You're condoning bullshit.
All I'm saying
You're
is,
condoning-
if you're gonna say
Which one of these half naked dancing female DJs you like? You would
Probably
pay
all of
to.
them.
Yeah.
I like them naked bitches on them shits.
No. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about their skill and their art. I'm not talking about their bodies. I know you like
I've never really
everybody-
listened to if
every
they can
female
mix or
body.
not, dog.
Yeah.
Like I've never listened to if they can mix or not. I'm more worried about, how she's looking on the day. My only issue with this conversation, Rashid, is that you can't say you don't want that, for the DJs, but it's fine if you're an artist.
Are you saying you want it?
I don't want it at all. Young Todd.
yeah.
Mina, I'm saying you don't have to dance on stage and twerk for us to enjoy your set. And also, you don't have to have naked
it's not
bitches on your
about-
video.
No, you're missing the point. It's not about how they dress. I don't care how they dress as long as they're doing their job. Same with female rappers. I don't care if you on bum shots or in long skirts.
Yeah.
As long as you're giving me a performance.
Then you shouldn't care if they're gonna twerk in front of stage. Then.
No, that's not DJing.
It's part of the
performance.
performance.
No, that's not
Rashid.
DJ.
Nah, dog, you have to be upset
No,
at
that's
both.
not DJing.
You have
That's
to.
not-
If you're saying fuck that, you must say fuck this
No,
too.
that's not DJing. That's being desperate. It's like that nigga. it's
double
that,
standards.
Nah,
yeah.
nigga.
Mrs. Standards.
Nah, you're condoning
Nah,
bullshit.
bruv.
It's like that nigga who was performing in Eben Zulu and he got his dick sucked on stage.
Okay.
That's being desperate. You have no skills. So you're drawing people to something else.
That's
Because
part of
you
his
know-
performance, fam.
But that's,
How do we not know that the song was about sucking dick? And now it's actually happening in front of us.
But I'm saying when you listen to that nigga was whack as fuck. I'm saying it's always people who are less skillful who
Yes, okay.
resort to other bullshit.
I get that point. That's
Yeah.
true. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
if I can't rap, I need another gimmick, which might be, I'm a gangster.
Same as these DJs.
But if you're going to be upset with the DJs,
That's why I'm
be
saying
upset with the girls that show us ass to sell records.
That's why I'm saying like skillful DJs like your Miss Cosmo, your DJ Chains, they don't need this bullshit because they deliver on their set. It's always the non-talented one who do this shit.
And I hear that. That's a good point. That is true.
Yeah.
Usually, that's how I look at it as well. Like, usually, if I can see that the music is not working, I need to maybe show some dick or something so
Yeah.
that people can fuck with me.
Yeah.
But
That nigga trended for his dick being sucked on stage. Nobody remembers his song.
yeah, I don't even. Was there a song playing even?
He
'Cause
was
talking shit. He
performing.
was talking shit.
He was
It's like,
performing.
yo, I'm gonna do this for y'all, and then this chick came through and literally pulled his pants down.
Yeah, he was
And-
performing a song there.
That's crazy. That's a bit too far, yo. I don't condone none of that. But I just say, look, if we're going to accept our FMCs having to change their looks and just change their image for us to enjoy their music,
I don't think there's
then
anyone.
don't be upset with the DJs.
I don't think there's anyone who has a problem with the looks.
There's a lot
or
of people
the
that
dress
have.
code.
There's
or
a
the
lot of
dress code.
people.
It's what you
Scummy
do.
would never have tweeted that if nobody was telling her that, yo, if you want to sell records, be naked.
We don't know whether it was her circle or
Doesn't matter.
It wasn't industry
matter.
people. She mustn't come and pretend
Even
like
worse if it's not industry people.
it's her circle. It's like
if
Chomi.
it's your fans?
It's like Chomi. It would have been better if, and then she comes out as if
My nigga,
we said it.
If your
No, we
fans say
didn't.
to you, Rashid, we don't like your cadence, my nigga. We fuck with you, but we don't like your cadence. If you can switch it up like this a little bit, I think we'd buy more
But
of your
that has to do with what I'm doing.
That's part of a
No. When you talk about cadence,
You don't wanna understand this thing,
No.
nah? You
When you
don't.
talk about cadence, you're talking about the music itself, what I'm doing. But if you're gonna say, "Hey, Rashid, I don't like your jacket," then fuck you because it has nothing to do with that.
Okay, I understand that. But
Yeah.
now, when you're performing, how you look on stage is as important as what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but like we have different images. Even now, we don't look the same. We don't dress the same. So you can say, I don't like how Rashid is dressing. He must start dressing like OG. Then you bullshit. Fuck you.
all right, I think we've hung on it for long enough, Doug.
Yeah.
Leave us a comment there. You know the students always have some crazy shit to say.
Yeah.
Our conclusion, and you can conclude as well, is that all I'm saying is that I have zero problems with anybody doing what they need to do to enhance their performance. The only problem I have is with us as consumers of music, is that we expect certain things of certain people, and then they end up becoming what they're not supposed to be because of what we expect. And when I say expect, I'm talking about the numbers. Of course, I'm going to go watch Wet Ass Pussy over watching a song about some girl who's going through some crazy shit with her parents. You know what I mean?
we never tell people what to do or what not to do. But when we see that that's not it, we voice it out. That's it.
Some people it works, some people it doesn't.
Yeah. It works with other people. It doesn't work with
I
some.
always just say if it's part of who you are, dog. If like you're saying, if Cardi B's always been a stripper and she's still showing ass, she's technically still stripping just as a musician now.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's why.
But if you're gonna go from a rap with a suit and tie and then all of a sudden you're butt naked,
then you're being desperate.
Even with
for
niggas,
attention.
With niggas, same shit. Niggas do a lot of shit.
Yeah, it
for
happens.
attention.
It happens with niggas.
I don't want it to seem like we've been shitting on the ladies for the past 10 minutes.
It happens
But,
with niggas. We see like, this nigga was desperate.
We'll talk about the niggas in episode 110.
You know.
Alright, I think let's open the class, dog.
No, before that, I wanted to touch this before we go into the class. I've seen a lot of wannabe hip hop activist, wannabe journalist on Twitter and social media in general. And what I notice is that motherfuckers is just there chasing likes and numbers. They don't have anything substantial. They post some shit like A-Reece and that the greater sign, A-Reece greater than Nasty C. And you know they're gonna get engagements. And you call yourself a hip hop activist. That's bullshit. Stop that shit. You know, like that's not what this shit is about. We're not here to compare people to say so and so is better than so and so. You know, and I saw that as a hip hop mag shit saying I rated Casper higher than Nasty C. There was one album had nothing to do with the other, you know. I compared Nasty C with all his albums. I compared Casper with Casper, you know. If I happen to give Casper a 9, it's because I compare with previous works. Did he improve or did it decline? You know what I'm saying? So all of these niggas, these internet motherfuckers acting like they know shit. They don't know shit. You know, they're gonna say, hey, which album, which one? They're gonna post 4 albums. Which one is a classic? Which one do you choose? If you have a 4-hour long trip, who you bumping? That's not hip hop commentary. That's some for likes bullshit.
That is for likes.
You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that shit and claim to be hip hop heads.
Word. Do you take these publications online, especially the hip hop ones? Do you take them seriously? Even Mthizo Prolific, you know, Hype Collector. Do you take those ones seriously? How do you, when they write about some shit, do you believe it as truth?
No, I don't, because their source is social media. They take everything I tweet and turn it into an article,
which is crazy.
You know, and they don't
sounds
even,
lazy to me.
And it's lazy, and they don't even write on top on a disclaimer that this is an opinion article. You know, they present it as facts, as like something legit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and that's not journalism.
So the purpose of us having all these publications, I can't even call them publications because it's online blogs, I guess. And vlogs. Where would you classify them in terms of credibility, in terms of the game? Because from what I've seen, it's like you're saying, I've sometimes seen things on Twitter or Instagram or TikTok before they post it.
Yeah.
You know, and when I see it, I'm like, I've already developed my own thoughts and, you know, there's already a story behind this that I already know. So them writing this shit, do we need these niggas?
I call them retweeters and reposters. So they retweet with a quote on their blog. It's like what you see when you retweet with a quote and put your own 2 cents on top.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They take my tweet and add their own 2 cents.
But they have mad followings, which means there's people that there's
people love bullshit. Like, you know, people love what's that channel? That TV
Moja
channel.
Love.
People love that Moja Love bullshit. People love nonsense. People love Daily Sun. You know, you can't say Daily Sun is the best because it sells more than Sowetan. No, people love bullshit.
Yeah, man, I just feel like these blogs and these vlogs, I appreciate them for being around because we definitely need the story being told in real time. Nah?
Yeah.
But can homies just go source their own content now? Like, be a newspaper, be a publication. If you're going to be someone who has 100,000 followers on Instagram where you post stories of bullshit that Rashid and them posted about 3-4 days ago, then you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be on the ground, getting the stories, getting the scoops. You know, like, I hate the fact that they all, like, I follow so many of them. It's a hip hop way, like all of them, right? But I'm just always upset that they never have an original piece for me.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing. I've never seen something like, oh, I saw that there.
They wrote without quoting someone.
I saw that. The other day I saw they wrote about what Java tweeted. And I'm like, I saw that tweet too. Now you're going to write a whole article about it? Why is it that, like, Java?
It's about these bloggers are like, he said, she said. Like, Rashid said, Stogie said, Java said. What are you saying, motherfucker?
That's not helping the game.
What are you saying?
You're throwing out information that's already there. Like, that's why if I can say anything as a masterclass, preacher, I just feel like if homies could start sourcing and sorting out their own stories, it would work a lot better. Like, a lot of it would move. There were these guys when what's that honey's name? The DJ man, the big one, Uncle Waffles.
Uncle Waffles.
When she was blowing up. Zeus and them were making her blow up because they had original content. They were literally showing us shit that nobody has because they there with Uncle Waffles, and when they post, it's original pieces.
Yeah.
It's not what Rashid or OG said a week ago. You know what I mean? So let's be more efficient when it comes to the hip hop activism. You know what I mean? Like,
they just cutting corners, those people, because like it's admin to call A-Reece and find out from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
You know, but you're gonna sit at home and wait until he tweets.
And then you're going to write about what he tweeted. And even
and
what you write.
You're going to make a full page out of one sentence.
Also, I don't like the fact that y'all niggas take shit that comes off the pod or whatever, and you don't even promote the pod. Like, you don't even write about it.
You don't even post a link.
That you can go and check out. You know what I mean? Go watch this shit.
Watch
like,
the full episode. You just take whatever you want to take from the podcast and run with your story.
Yeah, but you look, I'm not going to complain. All I'm going to say is we're trying to encourage niggas to work a bit harder in terms of getting the story from the horse's mouth. Get the story first. If you guys get the story first, we don't even need Twitter and Facebook and all these things. If you guys are on point.
Yeah, before we go to class, shout out to Casper and Nasty C, the African Throne Tour. I see outside the stage is up for Saturday. That's big. We need these big concerts, man.
That's this weekend.
Yeah, it's this Saturday.
Wow.
So you can't always perform at Ayep Yep or Jojo's rooftop.
What?
You know, we need these big shows.
Shout out to Ayep Yep and Jojo's. I mean, you start there, and then
yeah, but we need these. We need
elevation.
These. Yeah.
Word out there.
Mary Fitzgerald Square, Newtown, Johannesburg, African Tour, Casper and Nasty C.
Are you there? Let's give a ticket, dog. Okay, tickets.
Must buy and support other kids.
Oh, you gonna do that to me? Right. Got you. And I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna get a VIP, like the one above whatever you got, and just fuck you over.
I got all access.
Then I'm gonna get that one, the ×2. That's the one where you get to be right next to the DJ and enjoy the party. I'm gonna be there.
All right. Don't end up. You know those.
That thing is low, man. Or I'm walking backstage and I kick a cable and then the whole sound stops.
Ew.
My niggas won't stand that
You
shit.
don't need that. Let's go to class.
Word. Hit the ball, they trippy. Was it Nkuli? Who's recording, man? Ain't got no crew no more.
Whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Episode 109 though, still.
Yeah, we're still moving. What's up? What's going on?
What's in your mind?
I wanted to. So I was with another friend of mine last week. You know, so he was complaining. Like, yo.
Does this friend have a name? Is he a rapper? Is it someone we should know?
No, I don't want to mention names.
Oh,
I don't want to
well known.
Yeah.
Well known.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't want to mention names because it's gonna be like obvious. You know, so he's telling me, yo, bro, I just dropped a song like 3 weeks ago, and I featured this guy who's supposed to be a friend and is a big artist, and he's never tweeted or posted about the song. And what makes it worse is that I asked him.
Yo.
And repeatedly he kept on saying, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, that gave me an idea. Let's talk about this switching up and the superstar mentality of like blue ticking people, because when now you feel they're not on your level anymore, not returning calls, choosing who to retweet. Yeah, like okay, because now I'm AKA I'm only gonna retweet or respond to KO.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas have that mentality.
Yeah,
You know, like let's address it.
Yeah, we need
Let's
to
address
this
it.
thing.
These kids, there's a lot of desperate kids who pay big money for big features. And then these big artists, they turn around and act like they never
They're
met
not even
you.
part of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
like
come up.
they don't retweet your shit. They don't post
Don't pull
about
up
the
for
song.
the music video.
Yeah.
We're performing at a Yep Yep and JoJo's. You ain't trying to pull up.
Let's talk. That shit is fucked up. I hate it. That's why I want us to talk about it.
I love the fact that it's the masterclass and this is about you and me. The
Yeah.
reason why we don't have any guests is because we speak from our personal experiences.
Yeah.
So I want to start with you, Rashid.
Mm-hmm.
When
What
before
up?
we start pointing fingers
Yeah.
at artists,
Yeah. Let's talk.
Would you
about
not say that there are certain times and places and spaces where you use that superstar? I'm a superstar shit. Or let's not, but like I'm Rashid K. You know?
Yes, I sometimes use those privileges. But
So
when
then-
wait.
Alright.
When it comes to features, don't take the other kids' money if you're not fully on. You know?
Okay.
If you say, okay, pay me, I'm gonna give you a verse and that's it. You know?
Okay.
You're being a dick. You know, don't do a song if you don't like the song
Okay.
just for money. You
Because
know
you're probably not gonna behave
yeah, you
the
know what I'm
right
saying?
way for the song to be successful.
You know what I'm saying?
So that means you won't retweet the song. You won't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna repost. You're not gonna be there for if they need ad libs to be done or even for it to be promoted. You're not gonna be part of any marketing that they're doing for the song.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
Like,
saying that's being a dicky.
that's being a dickie.
Okay. Right. On your come up, Rashid, and I want us to specifically speak about you and me. We'll get to me as well.
Yeah.
Many a times have people done that to you, where they've blue ticked you, where you needed something after you had done something nice for them, right? On your come up,
They did, but I don't care about that. But when it's done by your friend, you know, let's say I get an MTV job or BET job, like high position. Now it's hard for you to get hold of me suddenly. You know, I'm talking about that bullshit. Like, bruh, I'm not a random kid. I'm not a stranger. I
Okay.
know you like that.
Okay.
I know you like that. With other people, it's fine. You know, we react differently to people we don't know.
That's why I'm saying at least wants us to establish that we're not specifically speaking about random strangers here. We're speaking about people that are close to you who know you.
Yeah.
When you start being a superstar on your own people,
Yes.
not when you're a superstar in general.
If you're a superstar in general, like with other people that you don't know like that,
Yes.
don't take their money because you want the money. You don't want to do anything else. You know.
As in, like, okay, let me work with this guy because I want to get some money from
Yeah,
him.
like you want a verse 40K, and then after that,
Blue
I'm
tick for
fit.
everything else.
Like the reason I wanted you, it's because I want you as a core sign.
Yeah.
And as a core sign, not just for being in the song. Like, it doesn't take anything away from you. It doesn't take a cent from you to tweet a little kid's song.
If I'm part of it.
If you're part of it.
Yeah.
If you're part of not just links that they always spam with.
Exactly.
You know.
Okay, I understand that, right? So
Yeah.
you specifically more are more concerned about how superstars
Yeah.
who become superstars treat their people, their circle that they were with before they became superstars.
You know, that shit hurt me, like, because I know these guys are friends and we're all friends. If it hurts me without being part of it, like, I can imagine how much it hurts you, who's directly involved.
Who that's actually your actual friend.
Yeah,
I get that. Okay, from a non-friend perspective, yabo,
yeah,
I'll use myself as an example. And yes, I've been, accused of being a dick or being a blue ticker. But when it comes to people I do not know,
yeah,
even if it's musicians that I do know, so I'm talking music now.
yeah.
Um,
Talking industry.
industry.
Yeah,
I refuse to repost or tweet about anybody
yeah,
who is a musician.
yeah,
So you could be DJ Zandy is one of my closest mentors. He's my boy. When he drops a song, I don't repost it.
yeah,
And it's not because I'm being a superstar,
yeah.
but if you look at people like me and you, and that's why I wanted us to use ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
In our situation, if I repost DJ Zandy's song and I don't repost Rashid's song, how's Rashid gonna feel?
yeah,
So we have to take a stance in a position where I do not repost anybody's music, whether it's Too Sick or it's Dope or it's A-Reece or anybody, because I want to avoid the fact that people are gonna say, I know.
Oh, so you
he's
don't
fucked
like
up,
my song.
yeah.
So you don't like
So
my
also
song.
only because Rashid, you do a podcast, you retweet his shit. But
Yeah.
I asked you. There's been niggas that have come to me and they've said, yo, Jayam, I want to send you a song. I'll pay you to retweet. And I was like, I can't. Because once I do that for you, I got to do that for him. And anyone who's willing to give me a manila envelope, I'm like willing to take that shit. And that means I must keep reposting every new artist's song. So I get the perspective of if anybody sees us as superstars in that sense, it's completely misplaced. Young Todd.
But not some. I understand that.
Yeah.
But not something you involved in.
Okay.
Like now you.
So if I'm in the song.
Yeah. Like no. You in a pod. You feel like, okay, let's say Drink Champs. Let's make an example. You feel more superstar than the other dude, but you're working together.
Yeah.
And then you go superstar on a nigga.
On the nigga that I work with.
That you work with.
Yeah, that shit happens, dog.
Yeah,
That shit
no, it does happen.
Yeah, even like with music especially. Like
with
I feature
music,
you in the song.
Especially it's very common with music.
Yeah, no, I get you. I agree with you, bro. You can't start acting fresh on me when we agreed to do this project together. Or like you and I have been homies, we decided to start this project. We're gonna drop the Peace
But it
Stand
gets
tape.
tricky. It's get tricky. I remember the other time you were defending it. Like when we were trying to book Tear Gas at Back to the City for a reunion. And then the other two guys were in, didn't have a problem. But KO had his own demands. I want this and that, So the whole thing fell through because of that, because of one guy,
And the one nigga was blue ticking the rest of the homies.
No, not blue ticking, but the demands were like, okay, I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm making this as an example.
Yes.
The other nigga was like, I'm taking 90%
Because I'm
niggas can share 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. That one I defend it still today. It's because of the name thing. Like if I've built a name outside of Tear Gas or outside of the podcast, it's
no, not outside. After. And,
so you and I got the podcast, right?
And listen. When we were bringing Tear Gas, we were not booking KO. We didn't want Karakara. We wanted Tear Gas's songs, Bomhlobo Wami and all the chants and them. We wanted them to perform as a trio. We didn't expect the Karakara and all the solo hits. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get where homies coming from.
So if I'm booking Wu-Tang,
yeah,
you're not gonna. I'm talking to Wu management. I'm not talking to Method Man
directly. Yes.
Yeah. So you're not gonna come to me as Method Man because you sold most in the group.
Yeah.
Or you're the most famous. No, I'm booking Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang, yes, but like the management is gonna have to find a way to split that.
Yeah,
Whereas the
they're gonna find a way themselves.
They must find a way. Yes, 1000%. That's how it's gotta work, my dog. Like if we're doing a pod today, we're doing masterclass. Masterclass does very well over 100 episodes deep, right?
Yeah.
You then get an opportunity to do a couple of other podcasts with other people
Yeah.
that also become massive. You know what I mean? Now, when they book the masterclass, should I still expect to be paid the same as you?
Yes.
Should I still be
I go out there, they book me.
Nah.
Okay, I go out there to some podcast and they pay me 100K. I can't come back here and say I can't do this anymore.
No.
It's 100K or nothing.
I feel like you can, dog. You can, because
That's yeah, you can. I know you can, but that's being a dick. That's being a superstar.
Nah, it's not.
That's being an ass.
Also, you're
that's
saying
being trash.
You're saying if I start making millions, right? While this podcast is making its own millions, but the other things that I do, which is also part related, make 10 million, and now I'm more famous of the other shit that I do than
cool.
my actual podcast.
You know, if you say, I got my millions now, I don't have time for this bullshit anymore. It's fine.
No,
It's fine. It's fine.
But that's not what we're saying here. We're
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
I'm still here.
Yeah, if you're still here,
I'm still here.
Don't bring like the millions demands here, because you know exactly you know exactly we're making hundreds here.
But hear me out, right?
Yeah.
Because now we're not
and
making...
and those hundreds, we split 50-50. Don't come here and say, because they pay me millions there, I'm taking 90%. Fuck you.
Nah, how am I being a dick? Because now
Yeah.
let's say we're filling up a stadium for the pod.
Yeah.
We do 100,000 before you and I blow up from other things.
Yeah.
Then I blow up and let's say I become the dopest rapper in the country.
Yeah.
But I still have the podcast.
Yeah.
And I know how the podcast work. I've been there from day one when
Yeah.
it had jack shit.
Yeah.
Right? And now I fill up stadiums as an artist. And I say, okay, the pod masterclass is now going to go fill up a stadium.
Yeah.
Why can't I demand more? Because I know people are not coming because it's Rashid and OG from back then. They're coming because OG's there, and OG's the nigga we want to see.
We can see with the numbers. Let's say, okay, the podcast on its own has 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Did you bring 95,000 subscribers to make us 100,000 subscribers? Are the numbers numbering?
Yes. We have to talk about that.
Yeah. If the numbers are numbering, then that's where the conversation starts.
That's what he's saying.
Don't
You can't
come
say I'm
here.
a dick, dog.
Okay, no. I'm saying that's where the conversation starts. You know, if I say, okay, now we're on 100,000. If I say it's fine, OG, you can leave the pod, and then let's wait and see the drop. If these 95,000 are gonna live with you.
Oh, yeah. Which they probably will.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They probably will.
It's not always the case.
These niggas not loyal, dog. It's
not-
online. There's no one as loyal. There's
No,
loyalty
I'm saying it's not all of them. It's not. I saw with Messi when he left PSG, they lost about 3 million followers, you know. But when he joined, there was like 10 million new followers, you know. So when he left, not all of them left with him.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then I should still be accredited for that because I left you with some of my people. So you should be paying me every time you're trying to call me out.
No. If I'm saying, okay, OG leave, and then 90,000 subscribers stay, then you fucked.
Not really.
Then I benefit.
Yeah, you win.
Yeah.
So then why am I being the dick for wanting to charge more? Because why am I being a dick if I'm charging more?
Always
than
go
you?
left. It can always go left because you're not 100% guaranteed that these people you're claiming you brought, they're gonna live with you.
Exactly.
You
but
know.
then that adds to my asking price.
So if I decide to take a risk and say, okay, it's fine, OG, live with your people. You live and they don't live. I win.
Exactly. So that's why you should keep charging me. I should keep charging the master class more every time you call me out.
So I'm also willing to take a risk. You know, no, fuck OG, he can live. Let's see if he's gonna live with these
my
people. I'm not paying him that.
And there's no loyalty with online. There's no loyalty. Niggas are gonna stay because they're used to you now. But I've introduced you to an audience that you never had before. That's why I'm charging more than you when we're gigging.
That's why
So
I'm
let me charge you more. Let me charge more.
That's why I'm refusing to pay you that, because I know you're not gonna take all of these niggas.
then that's when we have the fights, and then the masterclass dies.
You know what I
and then
mean?
Tear gas ends, and then NWA falls apart, and then fucking Wu-Tang falls apart, and then Mob. Everybody who had a crew, this is how it falls apart. Money.
Because it's because of these superstar dick ass niggas.
Nah, it's not even that, man. Like
It's that. But like in terms of even with Wu-Tang, there was that superstar shit.
Of course. I mean,
you
11 niggas? It's gonna be tension, dog.
Like niggas were like, yo, Riza, your beats are whack. How? But we just went double platinum. We just went platinum with my beats on your shit.
Your shit. It's not even our shit. This is just your
shit. On your
Why are
shit.
you talking about my beats are whack today?
You know, it happened with Wu-Tang when they were recording. Niggas were like superstars when they were recording the second album, Wu-Tang Forever.
It was hard to put together.
Niggas were like, I can't do this shit. This beat is whack. That beat, it's Wu, motherfucker. Wu-Tang, motherfucker.
Oh, word, yeah.
Like Raekwon and Ghost were like, no, we're not gonna rap. They're not on that song. And that song blew up. And then they came back to their senses. And they jumped on, it's yours.
Yeah.
Because they saw that shit was moving.
Which was bigger.
Yeah, but they were just being dicks.
I get that in that aspect. But let's talk about, now that we've spoken about, where there's loopholes in terms of being a dick. Because I don't feel like it's being dicky to charge more if you're the more successful one.
Okay, no.
Let's move on to the next part of it.
No. Besides like, I understand the charging part, like, of people you don't know. Your friend. Yeah. You agreed, okay, we're friends. You agreed to do a song with me. And you agreed from your mouth that, okay, I'm going to assist you push. Because I have 3 million followers. You have 30,000 followers. So for a larger number of people to see you, I'll have to retweet or post, just to boost you, whether I like a song or not. As my friend and I'm on the song, like I can say, yo, check OG's new song featuring myself, now available. Here's the link. Leave it at that. Out of your 3 million, you have introduced this nigga to like
a couple of people.
To a couple of people.
As a friend.
Like, yeah. Like,
So
not doing that is being a dick.
You're saying, do you retweet all your friends' music?
That I'm on? Yes, I do.
That you're on?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So that's all you're saying, the principle.
Yeah.
Of if I work on it, but you don't retweet your friends just because it's, Obi Koala dropping a song. You don't retweet that.
No. I don't. It's not like I don't want to. Sometimes I have. I'm not obliged. I'm not obliged to retweet anyone's song
that you're not on.
Yeah.
That's 1,000%.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wanted to ask, I almost lost my train of thought when you were talking about that. But it's more about, am I being a dick, right?
Yeah.
If we make the song together, right?
Yeah.
I'm bringing the numbers to your song, right? And because we're friends, you don't expect to pay me, so I don't pitch up. Am I being a dick for not coming? Pause.
For not coming.
Pause.
A dick must come. But
pause again. Shit.
But what I'm saying is, like, it's. We spoke about it. I'm like, yo, OG, are you free on Thursday? You say yes. There's this song I'm working on. Can you pull up and see what we can do? I'm giving you a chance to agree or disagree or refuse. To say, okay, I'm coming, or say, no, I won't be able to make it.
But you, my boy, of course I'm going to say I'm there like a bear, dog. Like I'm
there,
dog.
No, but don't.
You're my home. Even if I don't know if my schedule looks like you're my boy.
Wait. Don't waste. Don't say, because I'm your boy, I'm coming, and then you don't come. Because you're wasting my time and my money. I booked the studio. Be straight with me. Say, like, my schedule is like this. From Thursday, I have gigs until Sunday.
Okay,
that's
fair.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Fair. So be upfront. You're my boy. You don't have to bullshit me.
But if I'm saying, Rashid, I know Jameson is on this thing. You guys are making packets. Because also I'm bringing numbers to your shit. Pay me. And you're like, nah, you my boy. Am I being a dick for being like, nah, then I'm not coming to the video then?
No, like...
You're my friend. And
no,
I know
no.
you're getting paid for this video. It's sponsored by Hunters.
That's why I'm saying everything needs to be upfront. needs
Then
to
that's
be,
where it starts.
That's why I'm saying everything needs to be upfront. Yo,
That's where it
bruh, I have a song that I'm working on. Do you want to jump on? And then you say, yeah, I can jump on, but I need 30K.
Yeah.
I won't call you a dick for that.
Okay.
But you being upfront.
Okay.
But if you agree and you do the song and you even agree to post about it and then you don't.
Don't do that, niggas.
Don't do that.
Even if it's your homie, man. Like, tell him, like, yo, dude, I want this. And you want this. Can we make it work? And if he says, nah, Anton, I don't have it for you, then I will make the video. But
I know. Like,
beef after that.
especially, it's fine. It's fine with friends. You can fight. You can and make up later. But don't do that to strangers. These kids, they hustle hard for this money, and you just take the money and you out. That's being a dick, man. That's being a dick. Rather don't do it at all.
Yeah.
Rather say no.
There was an example that I wanted to bring up in just part of this conversation. I was chilling with Flash. Shout out to Flashy Kumkani.
Yeah.
When we first started the pod, maybe like episode 20, 20-some, 30.
Yeah.
I spoke about how I think it's fucked up and it's bullshit that he moved away from MT.
Yeah.
Right? And he was doing his own thing. So I chilled with him like 2 weeks ago. And I brought that up to his face, you know? And I was like, yo, the fuck happened there, nigga? Like, that's your boy. Like, you're supposed to be riding or dying with that nigga no matter what. And he was like, yo, I understand how you feel about it, you know? And you're right. We were supposed to stick together and be like that forever. But for him, he felt like if that happens, he's always going to be just MT's boy. Young son. He's never going to be able to establish that little platform where he's like, okay, this is not MT's boy, this is Flashy Kumkari. This is what he's doing on his own now. And I sort of understood. I was like, okay, I get that. But there's no need for you to leave the nigga. You can still be Flashy Kumkani with your boy. But he was like, nah, I can't.
That's why I don't comment if I don't know the backstory. I can't say, no, A-Reece shouldn't have left Mesh Beats or Mesh Beats shouldn't have. I don't know. If I don't know the backstory, I'm out of it.
I hear that.
Yeah.
You know, so for me with that example, it's that whole thing of, was Flash being a dick by saying, look, dog, I don't want to be under your shadow for too long. Is that being, and now let's say MT's like, yo, let's do this verse, my nigga. And then Flash is like, nah, I ain't trying to jump on your shit no more. Is he being a dick for that? Because he's not trying to, it's not even about money anymore. It's more about like my career. Like every time I jump on a song with you and you're the hottest nigga, it doesn't help me at all.
Because he's probably seen it repeatedly. Like,
but is he being a dick? Is what I'm asking you. Is he being fucked up? Is he blute? If Flash,
we don't know how he left. He didn't say no. Fuck that shit.
He told me.
I'm
he
out
told
of
me.
here.
I knew I'm telling you the story. He told me.
No. I'm saying that I understand. I like the way he said it to MT.
Oh.
Yeah. He wasn't like angry or mad. Like, no, fuck this shit. This label is about you, so I'm out of this bitch.
No, it wasn't about that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's how you live. It's how you communicate. You know, that's why the soccer teams, they always say the club has cut ties with the coach amicably. You know, like they trying to. Nobody's mad. They had a mutual agreement. You know, so if you live like that, it's fine, and you make a nigga understand that. You know. I feel like I'm always gonna be Loki and UKO.
I'm always gonna be under your wing.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm always gonna be.
Naturally, people will only fuck with me because I'm your boy.
Yeah,
from what I see, you know what I mean. And even in that situation,
the game did that with 50. Like, yo, I'm a big artist. I can't be under your shadow. You know, so like. Sometimes artists feel that way. Like,
it's not being a dick.
Yeah.
It's not being a blue-ticking dick asshole.
No, it's like some artists fail to make other artists as big as them. You know, not everybody is like Lil Wayne. What Wayne did to Drake and Nicki Minaj. Not every artist can do that.
Yo, that's also a dope example for this shit. I don't even know if there's beef between any of the Cash Money people.
No,
you know, they had like a lot of them. Tiger was big, Nicki was big, Drake was big,
you know,
Wayne was big.
Not every artist can do that. Not every artist on Shady Records can be bigger than Eminem.
So if I wanna,
Rockefeller or Rock Nation be bigger than Jay-Z?
yeah,
You know, it's very difficult.
would Eminem be a dick, right? If he said, yo, niggas, G12, I'm bigger than all of you, so I ain't recording with y'all no more. I found a new crew. Is that being a dick? I found new niggas that I can rock with.
No, the thing is, it was like the opposite with D12. They were a crew before Eminem blew up, so they had this thing: whoever blows up brings everybody in.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what Eminem did.
It didn't matter who
It
was
didn't
gonna
matter
be-
if it was Proof who blew up first. He was gonna bring the D12 with Eminems and them.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's
think.
what you supposed
what
bring your day one niggas.
Take your niggas with you, dog.
Don't be out there how you used to roll with these niggas. Now you have industry friends, but you just met them 3 months ago.
Dog, and now your boys, you're leaving them outside. You in the VIP.
Hey,
you got
bruh.
bottles and
Hey,
niggas
bruh,
is just hungry and
you
thirsty.
blue ticking your homies. Hey, bruh, like
No,
niggas
that one
is
I don't
shady.
understand. That one I don't like.
Niggas
I don't like
is
that.
shady out there.
Nah, that's not
what
hip-hop.
niggas do.
That's not hip hop.
That's not hip hop at
Hip
all.
hop is you blow, we all blow. That's hip hop.
That's why the term day one comes from hip hop. It's a hip hop slang.
It's like nigga, like you, I ain't leaving you behind like that. And once we blow up, yes, there's certain things we can do together and
Yeah.
certain things we can't do together. But if I'm in, you
The
in.
thing is, we from American hip hop, we pick and choose. We don't learn everything. You know, you don't learn that Biggie brought Junior Mafia, Tupac brought Outlaws, Eminem brought D12,
yeah.
50
50
Cent
G-Unit.
brought G Unit. You
Yeah.
always bring your boys with you. Not this bullshit you niggas is doing.
Once you meet-
blow up,
Yeah.
now you blue ticking
Dog,
niggas.
you meet nasty guy one. Now you
Yo.
can't speak to speech, you can't see.
Fuck
Who
that
you've been
shit.
making music with for like decades.
Fuck that
Now you got a
superstar.
big hit single on the radio, on TV, and it's with Mega, and you don't see your boys no more.
And the thing is, that superstar shit doesn't last forever.
Yeah. Oh,
You
it can
know,
though. There are
at some
people
point,
that-
at some point, Peach Black Afro was bigger than you.
Facts, and now it's like
You know, that superstar
a
shit
unicorn.
doesn't
We don't
last
even know where
forever.
nigga is no more, dog. But alright, I hear you, students. I hope you get it with the superstar syndrome. Is what
Yeah.
I'd like to call it.
Yeah.
I just feel like a lot of us, it happens to everybody.
It happens
Not
to
just in
everybody.
the music space. You know, even doctors.
Watch
You
it.
go from being a training doctor into being like a practicing doctor, and then you start shitting on the nurses you were working with.
Yeah.
When you were practicing, when you were just training, you know what I mean? So
And
it's
you
like,
start shitting at the tavern you used to drink at.
word, now you're out
Yeah.
here at fucking Sumo and shit in Montana because you're drinking with all these baddies,
Yeah.
and then you forget that Kamzi, bophuza nama chance that
Yeah.
you could have taken with you to Santon, you know what I mean? So you guys can work together. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, man, loyalty is key. I think loyalty for me, loyalty is key in this game. In this game, I think loyalty might be more key than respect sometimes.
Yeah.
Because if niggas are loyal to you, they'll give you the mad respect that you need, dog. So it's a tough conversation. But
So-
quick one? Do you blame niggas for having superstar syndrome? Do you blame them? Because this shit
Hey,
is crazy.
no, shit.
The lights and
Okay.
shit will
Yeah,
blind you.
no,
dog.
yo. There's a line, I don't know from which song, like you acting funny, like niggas when they have money. So
Hey.
yeah, so at
Facts.
you know what
Hard
I'm
fact.
saying? So money will bring assholeness out of people,
Regardless of who you are.
regardless of if you are hiding your dickness, money is gonna bring it
I'm
out.
sure that. And it's like this
Yeah.
guy is a fucked up
Yeah, there
nigga.
are guys with money who are famous and cool, you know. But if it's new money, Oskido has the old money. He
Yeah.
can walk around in his paca and greet everyone, take pictures with everyone, because he's not phased. This shit is not new to him.
And then for us who just, you know, we
Yeah.
hit that hit single yesterday, and now
Yeah.
we're like overnight success.
Now you just got introduced to groupies. You never had groupies before.
So it's fuck them niggas from the hood.
Yeah,
now.
you think you the shit.
That's crazy. Yo, I don't know, man. Last
Fuck
words
that. Yeah.
from you on this particular issue of superstardom, the superstar syndrome.
Yeah. Be real. Stay true to the game. Don't switch up on your people. That's it.
Yeah, man. Show love to your people always. There's one thing my father taught me. Shout out to my pops. When I got into why, and I never took it really seriously until like today when I can see it actually manifest. This was years ago when I was still coming up, and he said to me, "He's like, okay, I didn't even think it was a big deal because I'm like, it's just radio, dog. Like nobody actually
Yeah.
gives a shit. you know. And he said, if there's one thing you must always remember when you get into an entertainment space, you're not working as a mechanic, you're not working as a doctor, you're not an engineer or anything like that. The spaces that you are in is spaces where you can forget who you are.
Yeah.
The one thing you must never forget is who your family is. Never forget your family. Never leave them behind, because those are the only people that really love you and the only people that will really fuck with you.
Yeah.
And now that I've been in the game for a couple of years, I've realized there have been so many times where I've had different relationships with different people.
Yeah.
But when I go back to my family, it's never the same as the friends and the family I have outside in the industry.
Yeah.
The family and friends I have in the industry, I know they could break my heart at any point, or they could be successful and hit me with a superstar syndrome.
Yeah.
But that you'll never get from your family.
Nah, never.
So
did.
show them the most love that you can, because they'll always show
With
you
your
the love back.
family, you're not the radio guy, you're not the TV guy. You're still the same old guy that they know.
Then that they've known and they've loved, man. So it's important to stay grounded in this industry, man. As soon as you lose your feet, you lose your seat.
Right. Free period.
Free period. Can we?
Yeah.
Hit the ball there, trippy trip, man. Let's get back to it. Oh no, it's not the ball even. My bad. It's the free period.
It's the free period.
Free period. Who we doing up artist-wise,
Mthizo just won 10K challenge.
Word.
So I thought, why not? Let's put him on.
Why not, man? I won't lie to you. When I first saw him, you know when you see the rappers standing in front of you and you look at them and you're like, who could possibly win this 10K challenge?
Yeah.
Mthizo was not the guy I looked at and thought was gonna win that shit.
Yeah. Why?
He wasn't like, I'm hip hop, I'm dressed like, I'm a hip hop is me. Nah, he was just a normal, regular guy. You could see that, okay, he's got his shit put together. I think he was wearing all black even on the day. One of the quiet dudes in the back, but got bars and music for days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I was very impressed to see when he actually got on stage and did his first couple of songs, won the first round. I was like, okay, this nigga got some shit on some shit, dog.
Yeah.
So I really like, for him to win it was crazy. I was like, wow, dog, that means he must be loved. And like people must like his shit.
He delivered. He delivered.
Word.
It's not even about the people. He delivered on the day. And I saw him before the event. He was campaigning.
Okay.
Okay. He was campaigning. He was hungry for this shit. He was campaigning online, top 20 to top 8, until even on stage he came well prepared.
Well prepared, being that he didn't come alone.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to even ask you about this 10K and Mthizo winning it, which is what he did amazingly.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, this thing doesn't start on the day of 10K challenge.
No.
It starts with the submission and then the voting.
Yeah.
After that. So it's always the 10K challenge at Back to the City, from my 2 years of experiencing it. It's always about your people.
Yeah.
Your fan base.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that you bring the noise in terms that when it's time to vote, it's your people that are paying that.
But it's not where the deciding factor lies.
Look at it this way, right?
Okay, wait, because
Okay.
I'm saying, like, for a couple of years, Durban niggas have won this. Cape Town niggas have won this, and they don't bring their people from Cape Town.
Really?
Yeah. So if you're good, you're good.
Then you have to be amazing, I think.
But if you're from around, you have an advantage because you can bring your people.
Yes.
That's why last year, Father Tech is from the Val.
He bought the whole of the Val, dog.
But on top of bringing your people, you must deliver.
Yes, you must be dope.
Yes.
You must be dope.
Yes.
I'm not disputing the dopeness of it. I'm not saying you can be a pop guy with no bars and get there and win. You won't win, even if you have 10 million people there, right?
Yeah.
But if you're dope, the only thing you have to do now is just get your people behind you.
Yeah.
Because from the voting to the actual day, how we do the challenge is that it's a people's vote. It's the crowd vote. It's not like you and I decide who wins 10K. The crowd votes. So if I've got all my people in there going crazy every time Rashid says make some noise for OG, I'm winning this thing.
Yeah, but if they make some noise for bullshit, the judges will go against it.
Yeah, I get that, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think we are going to let some nigga we can all tell with our. It was only literally that pocket that made a shitload of noise.
Yeah.
Busy na mavuvuzela and everything. But we can all see who's the dopest rapper here, But yeah, big shout out to Mthizo. He's on the free period today. He won it. We're going to be out in Soweto soon at his gig.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. All right,
With
dope.
Lovers Market, Zola North.
We Lovers, Zola North, we're going to be checking out. He's doing what, like a
The
little...
10K celebration.
Oh, there's a young lineup I
Yeah,
saw
there's
there.
a lineup there. Yeah.
We'll be out there, masterclass hosting. It'll be really dope.
Yeah.
So pull up to Izola at the Weed Lovers Market.
For sure.
Next week, game 4.
Yeah.
All right, boys in. Producers.
Producers, we have Yak Cyber Beats.
Yak, shout out to Yak, man. you said he was not Yak all the time.
No, he was Yak. I don't know. Then he added Cyber Beats.
He was Yak before he became.
I've known him as Yak. Yeah.
It was just Yak before.
Yeah.
And then now it's Yak Cyber Beats. Shout out to him. We met him past week at the Beat Makers Market. Shout out to them as well.
He's
man.
the first winner of when it started in 2018. He was the first winner of the producers competition, Beat Makers.
Oh, that's dope, man. Shout out to him. And he did say that he's dropping a beat tape soon.
Yeah.
I think he's this week, today.
Might
be
first
today.
week
Might
of
be
November.
Oh, first week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, big shout out
Dropping
to
a
him.
beat tape, and he's been producing for cats like F Easy and them, and the most notable song is on Uzalo with Anzo.
Yeah,
When Uzalo ends, that's him.
The end sequence for Uzalo.
Yeah.
Is his beat.
It's his beat, yeah.
So shout out to him, man.
So shout out to
we
Cyber
see
Beat.
you. He played us a couple of nice beats as well at Beatmakers
Yeah,
Market.
no, he came through.
So he's the guy. If you want some beats, watch the masterclass.
Shout
dog.
out and shout out
watch
to
the
these
masterclass.
beat makers, man.
There's
Because
a lot of them.
always profile dope producers.
Word. Let's review the album.
The album.
The most anticipated album of 2023.
P2.
Maybe even the decade. Maybe even from 2013 up till now. People have been waiting for this album.
P2, the big-hearted bad guy.
First of all,
A-Reece.
I love the name of the album. The P2 thing, right?
Yeah, Paradise 2.
Yeah, I want to clear it up. Because there was rumors in the game and industry talk
Yeah.
that that it's supposed to be called Paradise 2 fully. Yeah, boy? Not P2. But there is some legal, things that are happening with the name Paradise.
Yeah.
Young Toiler. There's still some legal stuff with Ambitious and his old label where the name Paradise, especially for his work, apparently either belongs to them or... But in talking, we can call this Paradise 2.
It is Paradise
But when you write
2.
it down,
It's
anyway,
like,
it has to be
it's
P2.
It's like SR3, Skandar Republic 3. It's written SR3, but we know the first one was Skandar Republic.
Word.
Written in full.
Word.
So P2, SR3, we know
We
what
know
it
it's
is.
Paradise 2.
We know what it is.
But that's what I wanted to talk... Before we even get to the album, I wanted to
Yeah.
talk about that legal aspect of this album, right? In the sense that he dropped us Paradise, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Now he can't call this one Paradise 2. It's got to be called P2. But the public knows that it's Paradise 2.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he just have called it the bad guy, the big-hearted bad guy, without the P2?
It's been creative. It's been smart. When Dr. Dre left Death Row, he was supposed to drop Chronic 2,
Yeah.
but Death Row owned the
Chronic.
Chronic.
The
So he
concept.
dropped the Chronic, the leaf, just the leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Chronic leaf on the album cover, and then he said 2001. But we knew that's the
Chronic.
That's the Chronic.
Yeah, I love that example, dog.
Yeah.
You just compared Dre and Reese. We haven't even spoke about the album yet.
Yeah,
We're
but
just
I'm
talking about the nitty-gritties.
I'm talking about being a creative. You can get away with these legal things if you're smart.
It's a
and
lesson to be
creative.
learned, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a big lesson to be learned. Like, if we took it, he probably even took the concept from the Dre situation, or someone advised him to be like, yo,
Yeah.
you don't...
Or
you
even
don't-
from
listen,
here,
my man.
or even from Skandar Republic to SR3. Like, okay, I can.
But that's different.
shorten
There's no...
this thing.
Yeah, but there's no
There's no legal, but
yeah.
you can do that.
But with this one, a situation of, there's legal... You can't call your album Paradise 2.
Yeah.
Legally.
We are calling it.
We are.
Yeah, the
Which is...
Masuas then.
So he got around it. Yeah, bro. Before he even put the album... he got around the naming of it. And I love that. That's why, like, the name is so important before you start talking about the album.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things that you must consider when we've been waiting for this album, P2, Paradise 2. But the crazy part of that, it still can't be called Paradise 2. Anyway.
Names, there's like, it's hectic. It's been happening, You must go research, like, he was common sense, what happened.
Word.
You know, Snoop Doggy Dogg
Yeah,
to Snoop
to
Dogg.
Snoop
What
Dogg.
happened?
Bow
It's
to
been,
Lil Bow Wow to Bow
you know,
Wow.
it's been happening in the industry for quite some time. People getting sued for names and titles. You know, so yeah, it's not a new thing.
We're seeing it now happen live in front of us, dog. All right.
Yeah.
P2, Paradise 2 as we would know it.
Yeah,
What you think, cuz? Talk to me about this album.
I like the album.
Okay.
I listened to it like repeatedly,
Couple of times.
couple of times.
Couple of listens.
Yeah,
Okay. You've
I
had
have
some time
I have
to sit
my
down with it.
faves. I have tracks
Yeah.
that I like.
Let's talk about the build up to the album in terms of what he was dropping before to this album.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see any change, growth, anything just that you felt like, especially with the growth part?
Yeah.
Did you see any growth?
I did on this album. I really did. You know, cause like he's grown and his subject matter and lyrical content. You know, if you listen to number 11, Ronnie's interlude, where he's talking about his father.
The interludes are crazy on this thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's growth on some other level. You know, so yeah, that's a different risk. That's a grown risk.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people that have been hating on the album, and there's a lot of you guys that just don't like it, but a lot of people had the issue of Reece keeps talking about the same things. You know what I mean? And I feel like with this album, and people that are saying that they're not listening to the album.
They're not listening to the
You know what I
album.
mean? They're hearing Reece. And Reece, yes.
He's not talking
My
about...
man,
yeah.
let me finish my thought. Reece on this album, yes, he still sounds like the other stuff, but that's only if you're just listening.
Yeah.
But when you take it in and you actually mamela the contents of what he's dropping, that's when you start to hear the growth in this nigga's.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know if there's growth in the cadence and how he raps.
No, but
what he says,
you like we expecting Reece to pull miracles.
What do they want him to do?
When Eminem drops, there comes the Eminem flow. When Snoop drops, there comes the Snoop flow. Why are you expecting something different from
Reece,
Reece?
yes.
When Reece drops, you'll hear the Reece
My
flow.
issue is with
but
these
are you
fucking
listening?
listeners,
Are you
dog.
listening to
Yeah.
what he's saying? Because I heard a lot of new things.
a lot
that
of new
I didn't
things
know.
that he spoke
You
about.
know
man.
that Jody used to write for him. He used to follow Jody around, and
Yeah.
like I heard a lot of things that I haven't heard before.
Yeah.
So you can't say it's the same old Reece.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying that I'm so upset with people that consume this album. Like, yeah, no, it still sounds the same. Yes, he still sounds the same because that's how he raps.
Yeah.
He raps like that. But now let's listen to what he's saying. Let's get the story. And I think like he told the story very well. He said he's been working on this album for 3 years.
Yeah.
So there were songs that are old, which I could hear.
Mm-hmm.
There were songs that I could hear, this one he did a couple of years ago. And then there were songs that you could hear that like this shit is some brand new conversation.
Yeah.
This is some shit that he saw someone talking shit somewhere on a podcast or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he felt like I'm not going to go on a podcast or on radio and talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to speak about it in my music, which is another reason why I'm adding points to the album because
Yeah.
I need to see more artists do what Reece did with this. It's like, yo, I'm going to tell you my side of the story. But if you can't interpret music, you're not going to get it.
Yeah.
And that's what he did for me on this one. It's like, yes, he still sounds like old Reece in terms of his flow and stuff. Yes, I get that. But what he's saying is completely different.
Yeah. No, his subject matter has
The only other issue I have with it, I felt like it was too long. 19 joints?
19 joints. But you know what I like about it?
that's
But you know what I
long,
like
bruh.
about it? Reece has short songs. Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
The interlude.
Before you know it, you're on track 19.
Yeah, I think there's like 3 or 4 interludes.
Yeah. It doesn't like feel long at all when you're listening to it.
It did for me a little bit.
Yeah, because it doesn't make like long songs, you know. And
the
I
features?
like the 2 tracks he did with Manifest.
Oh man, shout out to Manifest. Big shout out to Manifest.
Yeah.
Apparently he's also been in the game for like way too long.
He's an African legend. He's
African
from Ghana. I've known him from years and years. Yeah,
Manifest,
he's been
the
around.
songs that he's on, he took those songs to the next level.
He's a stogie of Ghana.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to Stogie, shout out to Manifest. That'll be a nice battle.
Eh,
Yeah, dog, like the songs with Manifest are those are the songs a lot of people have been talking about as well. You know, this Java joint with
I like this Java joint. You know why?
with Shikana.
Like putting Java and Shakana, it's like
What?
Unexpected.
Da fuck. It's a da fuck.
It's like, what the fuck? And they, both of them, they like floated on the song. And they like come after each other, back to back, like, oh shit. And it just, and that song is perfect.
Really good, man. The other features on there, did you like the other features that he had on there?
I did. I can't fault anything, man. Like the song I like the least is Angels and Demons and Demons.
Okay, that's the one you might skip if you.
Yeah,
but that's not a bad song too.
Yeah, it's
that
not
one,
a bad song.
That one more sounds like the older stuff that he's done. That's why.
Yeah,
it
sounds
like those were songs recorded a while ago, and he decided to put them on this shit.
But otherwise, everything else
it's too clean.
It's too
I want
clean.
to give a big shout out, to the homie Zeph Beats.
Yeah,
Zeph Beats executive produced this whole album, and he doesn't get enough love. That nigga, dog. Like, he's also been doing this shit for a long time. And I won't lie to you, dog. I don't know if I didn't miss Mash Beats on this shit. Did you?
No, I didn't check the credits. I don't even know he's not there.
If he's there or not, like I didn't miss the Wrecking Crew on this, which I thought I would.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be songs where I'm like, fuck, he was gonna sound a lot better here if Mash did this shit. But there was like, yo, every song on there, he did what he could, and I feel like it's a really, really good album, my dog.
Yeah, and stop comparing artists, stop comparing ratings, because now it's Reece and only Reece. It has nothing to do with another artist.
Visuals as well of this album, I think, is dope, man. Like, I saw some shit. I don't know if it affects how you're gonna rate it.
Mm-hmm.
People were saying because he's got the whole suits and tie vibe now, that he jacked it from McLaren. How do you feel about that?
How do they know it's not influenced? Why they say it's jacking?
Nah,
People like to
the streets
use
is saying,
negative.
man. These are the blogs, those blogs we were talking about earlier.
No, but jacking. Tupac influenced Snoop to start wearing suits.
Word.
You know, he didn't jack Tupac style. Like it's influence. You know, we all get influence at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into rating it so we can get out of here. I don't know if there's any other points you want to talk about. You tell me your favorite song.
This Java song.
This Java song is the one that's winning at the moment.
But I love there's a lot of songs
I love Champion. I think that's a bop.
Yeah,
the
Champion
is
with
like,
Manifest.
Yeah, that's one of the songs you can play. You know, you can club bang as well. Could move in the clubs. There's a little bit of everything in this album, dog. That's why I'm like, yo, what more did you want Reece to do? What more did you want him to sing? Because if he sang on this album, I was gonna be upset.
Rating
9.5.
9.5 for me too.
Nah, nigga, why you gonna check my flow?
I'm not.
Nah.
If I said it first, were you gonna say you checked
I
mine?
was gonna give it a 9.55.
Okay, 9.5. Come on.
9.55 then.
There we go.
Round it off 9.6 then. Fuck you. 9.6, 9.5.
Yeah, beautiful album. Go check it out.
Man,
if you
really
haven't.
dope, really dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit on it for some longer time. I'm gonna play it on some trips. I'm gonna play it for the girls as well. Play it for my niggas and then see how they react to it.
I've been playing it. I've been
album.
playing it over and over. I know every song by heart. I know what he's talking about on every song.
That's it, man. You got a 9.5, doggy. We need to review Marco's album soon.
Yeah.
See if he gets another 10.
Oh yeah.
Word. Let's get out of here. So Masterclass, episode 109. We'll be back with 110 next week. It's going to be a crazy one. There's a lot of shit happening this weekend. You can catch us out in Soweto on the 4th.
With Lovers Market Zola North.
Peace, niggas. Anything.